But the story that's been breaking this evening from Parliament is that the Lok Sabha has passed the OBC bill, a bill that allows state governments to decide on the lists of which castes are to be included as OBCs. This even as there has been a din in the Rajya Sabha and files have been thrown at the chairman because the opposition says that they were not being heard on contentious issues like Pegasus and farm laws. It was Congress leader Partap Singh Bajwa there standing on a chair who threw the file. Mr. Bajwa, among others, claimed that the government was simply refusing to hold a debate on the contentious issue of farm law. So while the Lok Sabha has finally seen the opposition and government unite on the OBC bill, we've seen in Rajya Sabha another breakdown of Parliament. Joining me now, Partap Singh Bajwa, Congress leader in the Rajya Sabha, who you can see on camera throwing that file. Partap Singh Bajwa, what is happening in the Rajya Sabha? Why resort to what you did, standing up on a chair and throwing the file at the speaker's, at the deputy chairman's chair?
I was on the table, not on the chair, Rajdeep.
Yes, you were standing on the table. My mistake.
Yeah. Number two, this present government has gone both blind and dumb and deaf. They are not willing to listen to reason. See, it's since the 19th of July, every single morning, I have been giving a notice for adjournment motion. It's been more than 20 days. This government is so insensitive to the farmers. Rajdeep, you must understand. It's been 9 months since the farmers of Punjab, Haryana, Western UP are sitting on the borders of Delhi. More than 500 people have lost their lives. They have undergone extreme winters, extreme summers, rain.
No, government says that they are ready to discuss the farm. They are ready to discuss the farmers' plight in Parliament. Are you saying they are not?
Not at all. They have taken us for a ride. See, we were asking for you could say this kind of a what do we say it? We wanted a discussion on these three farm laws. They yesterday, last night, what they did was, all of a sudden, we learned that they have taken a decision where they wanted a short duration discussion, where firstly they gave the name of 5 BJP MPs, and then they gave 3 names.
Right.
One, Jairam Ramesh, Anand Sharma and mine. And they turned the whole issue the other side by saying the advantages and disadvantages of agriculture. They wanted to know what are the shortcomings.
So you're saying they didn't want to discuss farm laws, they wanted to have a generic discation on agriculture.
And they were trying to make a fool out of us.
Okay, so
that is why people got upset over this.
So you're saying that what you have done is in response, you are claiming to the government not allowing your voice to be heard. But is this behavior acceptable? A quick answer. Is this the kind of behavior of MPs?
See, Rajdeep, I want to just remind the BJP guys, what did Mr. Jaitley say in 2011 and 12? He said there are ways and means. If the government is not willing to listen to reason, there are ways and means to stop the parliament.
Okay.
This is what exactly the BJP had done in the UPA too. For 2 sessions, they did not allow this. There was a complete washout of the sessions.
So you're saying that if the BJP did this during when they were in opposition, you're paying them back in their own coin. Either way,
definitely we are.
This is not the way, Mr. Bajwa. Surely, to make your voice heard, you're going to have to find some other way than standing up on a table in Parliament and throwing a file. I can understand your frustration, your anger.
This is a file of the rules.
Okay.
This is a rule file which I threw on an empty chair.
Okay.
Just reminding the deputy chairman that he must firstly go through the rules and then come prepared to the house.
Okay, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there, Mr. Bajwa. Those are the scenes that we've seen today in the Rajya Sabha. It's called, of course, the House of the Elders. Now, while that has been happening inside Parliament, it's clear that the opposition is using the time to try and see if opposition unity can be forged against the BJP-led government.